Okay, so as promised, I'm going to go through the points and how they work and how you track them. So what you need to do is plan by getting some paper. Write down your title you are at now, your title that you would like to be at. Remember, there's always the opportunity to double promote, especially if you are kind of lower down in the from certified kind of upwards there, you know, that them kind of lower parts of the compensation plan. So if you go on to the incentive tab on your workstation, and this is the overview, it tells you exactly the date that this is from. There's a little video that you can play there that shows you Disneyland Paris. Then there's if you earn level 2 or higher, you get the option of Colorado Springs, which is a little bit more relaxing than Disney if that is what you choose, but you've got to hit level 2 or higher during the period. Level 1 earns you a trip for yourself, and you need 20,000 points in total with 4,600 required sponsoring points. So I'll go over the sponsoring points shortly. Level 2, earn a trip for 2 to Disney or the Broadmoor, so that's the Colorado, and you need 38,000 total points with 8,200 required sponsoring points. So your sponsoring points come from your recruits. Level 3, there's a lot of levels in this one. Earn a trip for 3 to Disney or an extra $500 or the equivalent in resort credit for your trip to the Broadmoor. 51,000 points, including 11,000 required sponsoring points. Level 4, earn a trip for 4 to Disney or an extra $1,000 in resort credit for your trip to Broadmoor. 64,000 points, including 11,000 required sponsoring points. Level 5, earn a trip for 5 to Disney or an extra $1,500 in resort credit for Broadmoor. 79,000 points, including 11,000 for sponsoring. So you can see that from level 3, the sponsoring points stay the same. So 11,000, 11,000, 11,000. And then the top level, level 6, earn a trip for 6 to Disney or an extra $2,000 in resort credit, 94,000 points with 11,000 required sponsoring points. So on here, we go on to track your progress. This will be available soon, but you can print off a printable tracker, which looks like this. You just colour in. So it has 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and you know it's fairly self-explanatory. How to earn. Okay, so this is what tells you, and this is what you need to look at whenever there's an incentive. This is how you work out what points you need. Now on here, it tells you when this incentive started and when it ends. Okay, so make sure you make note of when those are. Tells you on here 1 point for every single PRV that you submit yourself in orders. Okay, so this is where if you put 1,000 PRV in a month, then you'll get 1,000 points. Which leads me on to the next one, which is 2,500 points for PRV consistency. So 1,000 PRV per month for 5 out of 6 months. Okay, they don't need to be consecutive. You can have the gap, so you could hit it in August and then October, November, December. That way you can miss out any of the months as long as you hit 5 out of the 6 months for 1,000 PRV. It's not a requirement. You could have so many recruits that you don't get this one. But you want to be aiming for, especially coming up towards the Christmas season, new catalogue, as much PRV in the month as you can. It's going to help you. So then this next one is points relating to your own personal promotions. This is not the promotions of anybody you sponsor. This is yours. Okay, so for any new person, that promotes within this period so if you get a new recruit and they get to certified consultant, they will get 1,000 points. If you are already a certified consultant, you don't get this 1,000 points. Your goal is to get a recruit, or if you have recruits, you get to lead consultant and you would get 1,500 points for hitting lead consultant. If you are a lead consultant and you hit star, you would get 2,000 points. Okay, so this is where you could start as certified, hit certified, hit lead, hit star, all within, and this is how people have joined the company within the period of the incentive, so within this time, and they have amazing sales, they get a couple of recruits, they hit certified, they hit lead and hit star. That this is achievable. It's a lot of work, and you have to have your mind in the game constantly to be thinking kind of points. There's no point trying to wing it. If you are star consultant and you get superstar consultant, then you will get 3,000 points. And superstar consultant who hit director, you get 5,000, and so on and so on. Okay, so then this takes us down to this one. Activity bonus. So this is if you have a title, lead, star, superstar, director, etc., and you get a bonus points each month that you hit a level. Okay, so say for example you are a lead consultant and you hit your lead numbers, you get 100 points, which goes in to your actual non-sponsoring points. Okay, and I'll explain that shortly. If you promote, so up here you promote, so you go from lead to star consultant, you get 2,000 points plus in that month, so you get that there, plus you get the activity bonus. So from going from lead consultant, so say lead consultant in August, you get 100 points. If you then hit star consultant in September, you get 300 points that month, plus you would get your points for hitting star consultant. Okay, so you get these for each month that you are paid at rank. Okay, so this isn't paid at title, there's a difference. So for example, I am superstar consultant. If I was paid at title, I would have to hit the superstar consultant numbers each month to be able to get any activity bonus points, but I don't. I could hit lead consultant, star consultant, or superstar consultant and get paid on any one of those for that amount. Okay, then if you look at this one here, and these three have stars, so these are the ones that are going to get you the sponsoring points that show here. Okay, no, wrong one. So these star ones are the ones that you need to count as your sponsoring points. Everything else makes up the non-sponsoring. Okay, so a previously sponsored teammate of yours, so somebody who you sponsored before the 1st of July, who becomes certified within this incentive period, you will get 250 points towards your total. Okay, anybody who you sponsor from the 1st of July until the end of December who hits certified consultant, you will get 1,000 points. So what they want is for you to do this within the incentive period, but they reward you for having previous sponsored people. It's obviously less in terms of points, but you would then get something for those people that you've sponsored before. So it encourages you to be sponsoring throughout the year. So you get 1,000 points for each person you sponsor who promotes to certified consultant. Okay, so once you've got a consultant under you who you sponsor to certified, then you need to be looking and getting those to lead or star to be able to get 1,000 points extra. So you could sponsor somebody on the 1st of July who becomes certified, gets a recruit, hits lead, you will get 1,000 points and 1,000 points. So remember, these stars are the ones that you need to add up for your there it tells you there, your sponsoring ones. Okay. Now then, anybody who hit the Grow with the Flow 2020 incentive, they get additional points which get equally split between the PRV and the required sponsoring. So half of the points would go under these 3 arrows and half of the points would go under the non-starred. They're not arrows, are they? They're stars. Okay, so then scrolling down, it shows you on here your starting point and what you need. Okay, so certified consultant, this is your goal. Obviously, you only have to hit 5 out of the 6 for your PRV points. It's showing us 6 on here. Sponsor 4 consultants, sponsor a lead, sponsor someone to star, personal promotion to lead, a personal promotion to star, lead paid at rank 3 times 100 points. So this was this one, the activity bonus. And then your star paid at rank for 3 months. Okay, so on here 300 points. This then gives you a total of 20,000 and then 6,000 sponsoring points within that total. Okay, so that would get you the level 1. So all of these are geared for level 1. Okay, have a little look at it, get a pen, get a piece of paper, work out what each person that you sponsor can get you in terms of points. And remember, when you are recruiting people, it's not about you, it's about them. It's about helping them to get to the levels. What you get on top of that is the knowledge that you've helped them become super successful, and everything else is a byproduct. Okay, don't make sponsoring about you. It has to appeal to the person who you want to recruit. Okay, we don't be selfish. It's not all, you know, every single one of us would love to earn this, but we have to work with our team. You can't sponsor somebody and leave them flailing, not knowing what they are doing. Okay, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please message me. Write down your numbers. I'll have a look at them, and if there's anything that you've missed off, then I can have a look. Obviously, the higher the level that you want to hit, the more you're going to need to look at sponsoring. Okay, hope that helps.